Hey guys, it's your girl Indiefyaskye. Guess where I'm going? I'm heading to the plastic surgeon. No, I'm not getting anything done today. I just wanted to inquire about what my options are, because as you know, your girl got diastasis recti, and I don't know if working out is going to fix the problem that I have. So I want to speak to some professionals to see what my options are. Also, if I should wait to have the procedure done until I'm done having my kids, or if having it done now would make it easier when I carry my next child. I'm gonna go right now because I don't want to be late. All right, peace. So as you know, I had gone to the plastic surgeon the other day, and I just wanted to just discuss some of the things that happened because I wasn't able to record while they were going over everything. I took some photos which I will insert, where you've probably seen already. But the real reason why I went in, because I had contacted plastic surgeons in the past just over the phone to kind of get an idea of what to expect and everything like that, was because I have diastasis recti. I said this in several of my other videos. And with having that, pretty much when you get pregnant, your abdominal wall opens up so that your stomach can expand for the growing fetus. And what's supposed to happen after you have your child and you breastfeeding or whatever the case may be, your stomach is supposed to contract and the abdominal wall is supposed to come back together. A small percentage, or maybe it's a big percentage, I don't know what the percentage is, of women have an issue with their abdominal wall closing all the way. It doesn't close all the way. And what happens is it creates a bread loaf kind of a shape, especially when you're trying to sit up or doing a plank. And it's pretty much like your intestines or whatever kind of going forward because it's not being held in place by your abdominal wall. And with having that issue, it affects your bladder because your organs are not sitting properly inside your body. You have lower back issues because everything is jutting forward. Your knees can be affected. Pretty much your core is just extremely weak because your muscles are not intact like it used to be. So after having my first child, it was separated and I worked out and I felt like it closed a little bit, but it was still very noticeable to me because in certain photos, certain positions I was standing in, it looked as though I was, pregnant or there was something going on. And after having my second child, it got worse. With my second, she was bigger, and I felt like it exasperated the situation, and it hasn't gone back down to being closed or how it was before. It's still I don't know, maybe a 4-finger gap. And I do wear waist strainers too, but I feel like it's not really gonna close the situation the way that I think I need to. And pretty much going to the doctor, the plastic surgeon, he pretty much confirmed that my core is super weak. He was saying that my intestines is poking through. I thought it was actually a hernia. He said from what he could see, there was no hernia. And if there was a hernia, then it could be covered by insurance instead of it being a cosmetic procedure. But he said from what he could see on his end, it didn't seem like there was a hernia there. But he said if I wanted to do some further looking, I could do a CT scan or something like that. So he pretty much said to me that the best remedy for my situation is to have a tummy tuck. Pretty much go in beneath the bikini line and, cut away, you know, a few inches of skin, close up the abdominal wall, give me a new belly button. And he said the way that he does it, the belly button looks natural, not like some of these belly buttons you see on some of these IG models or whatever. And he has another assistant that he works with that make the surgery go by a little bit quicker. And see, what else did he say? He pretty much said he wouldn't recommend me do this surgery until after I'm done having my children because of complications with getting pregnant again and then the stomach not expanding the way it's supposed to. And then he also was saying stuff about the scar tissue, and I already had a C-section that could cause a lot of other issues with that. So with that being said, I still want more children, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have a conversation with this doctor, because I wanted to start trying again, and I didn't know if the problem I was already experiencing would be worse if I didn't fix it. I was thinking if I got the procedure done and then got pregnant, maybe it wouldn't be as bad after having a baby and recovery. But he's recommending me be done having children and then have the procedure done so that I won't have the complications I just mentioned. So with that being said, we're now discussing trying again. I'm not going to say when, but maybe in you know, the close near future, I'm going to be trying to conceive again so that I can be done with my children and I can have this procedure done so I can kind of get my body back. I feel weak, and I know that even with the weight loss, that this is not going to correct the situation that I'm going through. And I will show you, like, when I dropped weight the first time after having my first, you can still see the situation I'm talking about with the abdominal wall being open and the intestines poking through. It's not as bad as it is now, but you can still see it at 166. I'm currently 190. I've been stuck in the 190s for a minute now. I've been trying to lose this weight, but it's been very, very difficult with me just being in the apartment more. I do walk my dog, you know, every day, and I am running around with the girls all the time, but I'm in an apartment now, you know, there's not a lot of going up steps and stuff like that I used to do, so it's just not dropping like it's supposed to. I've been trying to like watch what I'm eating. I'm now really going to the gym, so hopefully that will help me get at the 190s. But yeah, it's just a lot going on with that. So I know even with the weight loss, like I said, it's not going to correct the problem, so I have to get surgery, unfortunately. So that's where I am right now. He said after having my baby that I can have the surgery within 6 months, I believe. And he said that being that this is a consultation and it's a quote for the procedure, being that it's not something I could do now, that I would have to do another consultation when I am ready, because this quote that he gave me, which is for like $18,000, is only good for 3 months. So if you want, I will show you like the breakdown of everything, like how everything's gonna cost and everything like that, and like the doctor that I was speaking to regarding this, because the facility is very nice. I saw a lot of nice reviews for it, so I would like to go back to him when it's time for me to have this procedure done. So if you guys have any questions, maybe there's something that I missed with explaining what they told me to you right now, like maybe you can ask and I'll jog my memory and I'll do another video on that. Thing before I forget, the mommy makeover, he went over how that works and like the risk with that, which I don't think I need anyway, but he was saying like they didn't recommend to do the breast lift and all that stuff at the same time. I also talked about the financing, like, you know, they have financing with Care Credit and you can pay out of pocket. I'm probably going to try to save the money to pay out of pocket because I really don't want to have to be paying a monthly whatever for this surgery, but that's where I'm at. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you my stomach so you can see what I'm talking about. And being that I know that they have to do the tummy tuck, I feel like if I get down to like the weight that I need to be or I want to be, maybe there won't be as much skin that needs to be taken off. I'm not sure. So here, I don't know if you can see this, like right where the light is shining, this right here is actually like my intestines peeking through. And this is because, let me roll this down, my abdominal wall, he was saying, is like, it's sitting like right here. Yeah. So my abdominal wall is here and it's supposed to be like closed like this. All right, so this is how the front looks. And then this is how it looks from the side. This shouldn't be like this. And because it's jutting out, it's also pushing down on my belly button. Let me like do this. So it kind of like is sticking up through here, like distorting my belly button. So he was saying that he would have to, like, you know, pull everything down once he does the incision down here, and then he'll have to like stitch this up and give me a new belly button. But you know, like I said before, because I know what needs to be done, like my plan is to like have my next baby and like, you know, shut it down, and hopefully I don't get pregnant after that. And I will let you guys know about that journey when we get started on that. It should be really soon, but I'm not gonna say when. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload new content. All right, peace.